What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Hope everybody's doing well. I've got something really cool today that I want to show you guys. We're putting some bars on the TW200. It was just time to replace the bars on it. They were messed up, kind of tweaked and stuff. So anyway, I knew we were going to be doing this today, and Procycle sent me something really cool here I want to share with you guys, and I think I'll just go ahead and film putting it on. And I think you guys, if you got a TW200, this will be something right up your alley, especially if you like to adventure ride with it. This is their brand new TW200 dash assembly. It comes with a little 4 so it's rough to get old and go blind. 4.2 amp charger assembly, dual port USB charger, switched, 12 volts. It also has a little readout for your voltage. An extra auxiliary switch here if you wanted to run some lights or grip heaters or whatever. And it looks like it's going to be super simple to hook up. We've got fused 12 volt power feed that we're going to wire in. There's some really good detailed instructions with it. We're going to wire this into the headlight assembly's wiring, and this just runs straight back to the battery. It's a negative ground. So it looks cut and dry. These two bolts are going to bolt under your bar clamp that holds the handlebars on. It looks super simple, and what is awesome is if we add some auxiliary lights, we're going to have the switch already here, and really nice. So shout out to those guys at Procycle. I'll drop a link below for them. Awesome dudes, wealth of knowledge on like most dirt bikes and dual sports. They personally have a TW200 and a DR650. So both of the bikes that me and Cody ride anyway, but they have some really neat stuff coming for the TW200. They just released a wheel kit that gives you some really good options for the rear tire. You know, with the TW, we only have the one option if you're going to run the factory 14-inch wheel. So anyway, the bike's kind of tore down today because I was replacing the head bolts here. I did the base gasket. We'll have a video coming on that real soon. I've got the footage. I just hadn't edited it. But I did a base gasket down here, and I didn't really like the way the factory head bolts felt, or the stock ones. So I went ahead and got 4 extra, like $6 a piece. So anyway, let's roll along today. We'll get these bars on, trying to kind of keep it factory, but with a decent set of bars. I've got some handlebar or hand guards we're going to put on it. And let's put this on, go over it, we'll review it. It looks like a really nice piece. And again, shout out to the guys at Procycle. Go down there and check those guys out on their website. They're a world away on the West Coast, but they're great. They've always answered all our questions, and they just have a wealth of knowledge about jetting, things. They've been there and done that. So, all right, guys, roll along with us, and we'll see how it goes today. All right, guys, so Procycle wants us to put this between the perch and the clamp for the bars. And we'll get that done, and then we'll get to wiring it up. I've already went ahead and run some wiring for heated grips here. I got them up here, so we'll square all that away too as well. But let's in the meantime here, let's get this mounted up. We may have to reposition these bars if they move. That's no big deal at all. Let's see if we can get this squared away here. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty good on there. I may roll these throttle cables back just a little, keep them out of harm's way. I think I could stand to go that way just a touch. Yeah, it looks pretty good right there. Fits good, Mr. Tom. We like it. Fits really nice. Nice little switches. Charging port looks good. That fits on there really nice, guys. Alright, we'll get to wiring it. Alright, so I want this yellow one right here, John boy. I think I'm just going to cut it and put one end back on and the two ends on the other end. Let's just cut it right here in the center where we got room to work. Like this. strip both ends. Yeah, it's pretty small gauge for grip heaters, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
That wire's old, it don't want to strip. Like new wire. There we go.
Where you got your ends?
Yeah, then I'm gonna hook this one. This is the power feed. I think I'll wonder if I ought to hook this one to the top, and that'll get that relay, that fuse up out of the way, won't it?
Yeah.
Put it right there, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Seize them.
How big is that wire you just stripped?
It looks like 18 or something. It ain't big.
Twist them together. Put them together.
Maybe. There you go.
Now she's on there.
There you go. Use that way to the back. There you go. It won't never come off of that one.
Oh yeah, it's good tight.
Alright, let me get that other side of that yellow strip if I hadn't. Alright, here's the finished product. We got it wired up to the battery. Battery's a little low right now. That's looking good. Reads out the voltage. We got the grip heaters here.
Middle. Right?
No, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Grip heaters here, and we went ahead and decided to put it on a relay, and I just run this big heavy, was it probably number 10?
Yeah.
Up to the front, and you can hear the relay click when you turn it on. So this is actually handling all the load, and the switch only has just enough amps to pull the relay coil in. I think that's a little better job when you're gonna do grip heaters. Lights or something probably don't need it. But yeah, little Procycle dash is everything they said it was. Appreciate it, guys. Alright guys, so the Procycle dash was an absolute success. Simple to install. Took it out for a ride, make sure it charged the phone really good, and it steadily clicked up the phone. That's one thing about some chargers. If the amperage isn't quite high enough, if you're really got the, you're really calling for a lot of brightness and your battery's low on your phone, sometimes it's tough for it to keep up. But I didn't have to turn it on super fast, charge it or anything. I just left it on normal, and awesome. So go over what we did really quick with a little bit different install, because I decided to run these Tusk heated grips. Like I said, we're gonna be out in Idaho, and decided to put these on. Don't know if we'll need them, but a buddy of mine was out there and their hands got wet and cold up in the elevation. So what I ended up doing here is using this switch, like I said before, to actually actuate a relay. So this is only low amperage, just enough to pull the coils in on the relay. And then we got a relay right in here for the grips. Now, some people might say, well, that's kind of janky or whatever, but that's really the only, I didn't really want to have a whole bunch of extra wire there. So I think that's gonna be all right. I'll ride it a good bit before we go, but we got this good solid wire coming from the battery. It's fused. So basically your circuit is protected by a fuse and not overloading the circuit by using the relay is a good idea. So this worked out perfect. Now the Tusk grips come with a separate switch that's 2 position for low and high, and I just decided they're not really that hot because they're not really real heated grips. They're just sticky underneath there. So I just let them be on hot all the time. It's not like it's gonna burn your hands off or anything, but yeah, I'm really proud of this thing. Shout out to Procycle. I'm gonna leave a description or leave a link below in the description for you guys. This is a super nice piece. It's affordable. It fits really good. You could endless things you could do with it. So that's pretty cool. And went ahead today and did the hand guards while we're at it. Pro taper bars, the new grips, and also did this ricochet skid plate on it. Underneath there, John helped me put that on. And we used some toolbox drawer liner from Harbor Freight to keep it from rattling, if you can see it in there. And it fits really good, really tickled with that. That's gonna do a really good job on the Idaho trip. Look at that thing, that's a killer bash plate. Isn't anything gonna get to that engine case, so. All right. One other thing I wanted to mention, guys, is since Procycle has you hook this to the headlight circuit, what's really cool, so you see here, this is my grip heaters coming on. When the switch is off, you got no power here. So you really don't have any concern on, oh man, I left my grip heaters on, it kills the battery in 10 minutes. That's what's really cool. If the bike's off on the ignition, then all of this is gonna be off, even your charger. Now some people are like, well, I kind of want my battery my phone to charge while my switch is on. Fair enough, you could always wire it up separately, or you could do like I do. I've got one of those, I don't know if you can see it. Where did I put it? It's underneath here, but it's one of those, no, I'm sorry, it's right here. SAE connectors. So I have a little USB port for this as well, so you could always charge your phone through this. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. I didn't do it too detailed. It's just sometimes when I get really involved, you know, it's tough to film everything perfectly, but you get the idea. Simple install here. It's got some really good instructions with it. So yeah, we'll drop a link down below for this dash. Go see those guys. I'll drop a link to their website as well. If you got a dirt bike or a dual sport, they can help you, okay? All right, guys, appreciate it. Take care. See you on the next one.